Hello, my name is Anise and I love telling stories. This is my story house. Lots of wonderful stories live inside this house. Let's check what story we have today. Knock, 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 knock. What story have we got? Look! Ooh, an apple! A red apple! Delicious and juicy. Another apple? A green apple? Tasty. What else do we have? Ooh, a tree. A big, mighty tree. An apple? A tree? An apple? A tree? Apple, tree, apple, tree, apple tree. Apple tree! That's right! I'm going to tell you the story of an apple tree. I learned this story from Sheraz, a wonderful little storyteller from Gaza, Palestine, as a part of the project Tell a Child in Gaza's Tale. Thank you, Sheraz, for teaching me this story. I really hope that you and your family and your friends are doing well. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, there stood a big, mighty apple tree in the middle of the woods. It was the happiest tree in the world, for it had a very special friend. Every morning, a little boy would come running to the tree, waving and shouting, "Hello, tree, I am here." He would hug the tree and climb up the tree and swing on its branches. Whee! 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 And when he was hungry, he would pluck an apple from the tree and eat it. And when he was tired, he would sleep under the shade of the tree, and the tree would cuddle him and sing him a lullaby. Ooh, ooh, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. And when it was time for the little boy to go home, the little boy would give the tree a big tight hug and a sweet little kiss and wave goodbye. The next morning, the boy would come running again. "Hello, tree!" waving and shouting, "I am here." He would give the tree a big hug and climb up the tree and swing on its branches. Whee! 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 Oh, and when he was hungry, he would pluck an apple from the tree and eat it. And when he was tired, he would sleep under the shade of the tree, and the tree would cuddle him and sing him a lullaby. Ooh, ooh, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. And when it was time for the little boy to go home, he would give the tree a big hug and a sweet kiss and wave it goodbye. Now this happened every day. Every morning, now you know what happens, so you can tell it along with me. Every morning, a little boy would come running to the tree, waving and shouting, "Hello, tree, I am here." He would hug the tree, climb up the tree, suck, 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 swing on its branches, whee, whee, whee. And when he was hungry, he would pluck an apple from the tree and eat it. And when he was tired, he would sleep under the shade of the tree, and the tree would sing him a lullaby. The tree would cuddle him and sing him a lullaby. So, ooh, ooh, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. As time went by, the little boy grew up. He was not so little anymore. And then one day, as the tree was waiting for the little boy did not come. The tree was sad. tree was worried. The tree waited and waited and waited, but the little boy did not come. It got dark, the sun went down. So the next morning, the tree woke up earlier than usual and waited for the little boy. But the little boy did not come. The sun went down. It got dark. The little boy did not come. The next morning again, the tree waited for the little boy. The little boy did not come. Days, weeks, months, and years rolled by, but the little boy did not come. And then one spring morning, we could hear the birds chirping. Just then, the tree brightened up because it saw a kid walking towards it. The kid was not running towards it. He was just walking, but the tree immediately knew that it was his friend, the little boy, who was not so little anymore. The tree was so happy. It wanted to hug his friend. It spread out its branches and was waiting eagerly for the little boy to come near him. The little boy came to the tree. He was not a little boy anymore. He was a kid. And he looked at the tree and said, "Hello, tree. You silly. I don't climb up trees anymore. I'm a big boy. I play games, like video games, the sort my friends have. But my parents don't have money to buy me video games. Do you think you can help me?" The tree thought for a moment and said, "Well, I don't have money. I don't have video games, but maybe you can pluck the apples from my tree and sell them in the market to fetch you some money to buy you your video games." The boy said, "Cool idea!" And he quickly ran home as fast as his legs could carry him. And he came back with a basket and he quickly climbed up the tree. And he plucked all the apples. And then he quickly ran to the market. The tree was happy that it could help its friend. The next morning, the tree waited again for the little boy. But do you think the little boy came? No, he didn't. The sun went down. It got dark. The tree waited, but the little boy did not come. Days, weeks, months, and years rolled by, but the little boy did not come. And then one hot summer afternoon, it was very hot, but the tree suddenly brightened up because it saw a young man walking towards it. The tree immediately knew that it was his friend, the little boy. The tree was very happy. It spread out its branches, wanting to hug its friend. The young man came to the tree, looked at it and said, "Hello, tree. How I wish I were a little boy, climbing and swinging on trees. Life as a grown-up is very hard. I have a wife and children, and I have to build them a house. Do you think you can help?" The tree thought for a moment and said, "Well, I don't have a house, but maybe you can use my branches to make a house. You can cut my branches for wood and build a house." The young man said, "What a brilliant idea." He quickly ran home as fast as his legs could carry him, and he came back with a truck. He parked the truck near the tree and took out an axe from his truck and chop, 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 chop. He chopped all the branches and he loaded them on to his truck and he drove away. The tree was happy that it could help its friend. The next morning, the tree waited again for the little boy. But did the little boy come? No. The sun went down, it got dark, but the little boy did not come. The next day, the tree waited again, and the little boy did not come. Days, weeks, months, and years rolled by, but the little boy did not come. But then, one autumn afternoon, it was quite windy. Woo, woo, woo. The wind was blowing and the leaves were twisting and twirling and falling to the ground, and a little hedgehog was scuttling by. Just then, the tree heard a sound. Boom, boom, boom. Who did the tree see? A man driving a truck and coming towards it. The tree immediately recognized the man. He was not so young anymore. In fact, he had grey hair and looked older now and also a bit tired. But the tree immediately knew that it was its friend, the little boy. The tree was very happy. The tree wanted to hug its friend. The man parked his truck, came to the tree, looked at it and said, "Hi, tree. I am so tired. Well, my children have grown up. Yes. But I haven't had a life for myself in a while, and I already see that I'm getting old. I have so much to do. I want to see the world. I want to travel by boat. I don't have a boat. Do you think you can help me?" The tree thought for a moment and said, "I don't have a boat, but you can use my trunk to build yourself a boat." The man said, "I knew you would help." He quickly took an axe from his truck and he chopped the tree trunk. The trunk fell off. The man loaded the tree trunk into his truck and he drove away. The tree was happy it could help its friend. The next morning, the tree waited again for its friend. This time the tree knew that his friend is not going to come because he was traveling the world. Nevertheless, the tree waited for its friend. The sun went down, it got dark, but the little boy did not come. The tree waited. The next morning, the tree waited again. And the next morning, days, weeks, months, and years rolled by, but the little boy did not come. And then, late one winter evening, it was very cold. There was no one around. The tree was just about to sleep when it heard a sound that went. The tree looked up. Who was it? It was an old man with a walking stick walking towards the tree. The tree immediately knew that it was its friend. The tree was very happy. It wanted to hug, but suddenly the tree was a bit worried. The old man came near the tree. The tree said, I'm so sorry, my dear friend. I don't think I can be of any help to you anymore. Oh, I don't have a trunk for you to build a house. I don't have my branches where you can swing or make a house. Oh no, I don't even have apples to offer you. And the old man said, I'm so sorry. I don't need a boat. I don't need a house to apples. I don't have any teeth to bite an apple. I can't swing on trees. No. All I need is a good friend to love me and give me some warmth. It is all I need. The tree was very happy. Indeed, it can help its friend. The tree said, of course, if you are looking for friendship and love and kindness, all tree roots are the best place. Sit on my stump, my dear friend. And the old man sat on the ground from where he could see the roots of the tree. He sat down and he lay his head on the tree trunk and hugged the tree stump, I'm sorry. And the tree told him stories about his childhood, about the days when he was a little boy and how he would come running and waving and shouting to the tree, hello tree, I am here, and how he would hug the tree and climb up the tree, suck, 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 and swing on its branches, wee, 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 and how when he was hungry he would pluck an apple from the tree and eat it, and when he was tired, how he would sleep under the shade of the tree, how much the tree loved and enjoyed cuddling him and singing him a lullaby. Just then the tree noticed that his little friend was already sleeping with his head on its stump, and he was giving him a big tight hug. The tree was very happy. Cuddled him tight and sang their favorite lullaby. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Thank you.